Mhm. And what?
What's
And
going on?
um, well, there's a lot of things that are
It
going
is, but
on.
hold on.
Oh shit!
Let me stop you there.
She asked me
Keita,
a question.
I did.
Yeah.
I did ask her a question. Keita did a TikTok, and it was she gets on my nerve about fucking Jay Z. If you follow us, different episodes, the previous season, you will know she is insanely crazy about this man. I don't want to get stung the fuck up by the beehive, but she did a
She's
TikTok,
scared.
and I thought that shit was so fucking fly. I was actually in the studio when she did the TikTok, so I was like, she
How
had
is
to
it?
do it over and over. I was like, come on, let's go. I gotta, I gotta go. I gotta go. When I actually saw the TikTok play, I was like, this is so fucking incredible. So I'm proud of you for doing your little TikTok shit. That was bomb.
Thank you so much, Rachel. And I am so grateful that you are just giving all the praises to me and my fanship about Jay Z. I really
Oh,
appreciate that
that's what it is.
because she would never say his name ever.
I never would say
Ever.
his name. Anytime she would bring him up, I'm like, okay, so we're gonna go to the next thing. This past week was
Revelation? Uh, Somebody's birthday? Uh,
11/11
oh,
is.
aren't those lucky
Oh
numbers?
my god. What is 11/11?
Those are spiritual numbers, like
No,
they're.
it's not.
It is too.
Fuck. This is so horrible, by the way.
She
It's
got a brain
Veterans
fur.
Day,
Oh, I thought
right?
that was
It's
yeah.
11/11.
Oh yeah, that was Thursday.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out
Um.
to the vets.
Exactly. So,
Peace,
in
love, and war. I don't
in.
know. Okay, what were you saying? I'm sorry. She's
Okay,
got her
I want this
patch on.
shirt because it's Veterans Day. This is my dad's shirt. So I have it
It's
on.
your dad's
It's my
shirt.
dad's shirt. Don't do that. Don't do the aw. Don't do the aw. Let's just keep going. Keep going. It's my dad's shirt.
How she can tell me what the
Just
fuck
don't
to
do it.
do?
Because here's the thing about when you're trying to tell a story, and if the story ends not in a great way, people are like, oh, and I'm like, don't fucking do that. I had a coworker, I was telling her something, and she was like, oh, I told her about my miscarriage. Oh, and I was like, don't do the
How you gonna tell people how to
don't do the
react?
because your
You're
reaction.
telling them
I'm
something.
telling them a story, but I want to finish my story. And she was like, "Oh, I'm so." Don't be sorry, and don't do the "oh." I don't like that. I want to
What would
complete
you
my story. I just want someone to listen. Like I just want you to be like,
just do? Like, let me
okay,
finish. Let me finish.
okay.
That's all you gotta do. You
I
like,
just, I
don't
just,
do
I
the
just,
ah.
I just want them to
Let me
nod and
finish.
be like,
Hold on. I'm not done yet. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
"Are you okay? You okay? Right? Yeah."
So why did you wear that shirt?
I wore this because it was in
The closet. I don't know what that means.
what is it called? I'm so horrible with this shit.
In remembrance, in memorial,
In
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 honor,
in
in
honor
okay.
of Veterans Day, I wore my dad's shirt. So
Captain Dad.
I just want to say thank you so much to all of our veterans who fight for us to be free, and we really still not free.
Dude, is that really what they're fighting for?
They're most most
That's the story they
most
tell.
people, yeah,
Okay.
they fought for our freedom is what they were told.
That's the social
You're
system.
fighting for our freedom, and then they come back and they're still not free. Most of them you see walking around outside, going out of their head.
Yep.
And you would assume that because you're a veteran, because you fought for this country,
You get
that you would have services to help you,
correct.
protect
Yeah.
you, provide for you, a lifestyle that you can live and provide for you and your families. And it's disheartening when you see people outside and you're like, I know you're a veteran. I know you fought for this country or this world, and you're still not free. They're still not free.
Still not healthy.
Nope.
I mean, you can never get back what you gave
Right.
in battle.
Exactly.
There's a I don't remember where I saw it at, but like when in Africa, when people would go off to war, soldiers would go off to war, they would have to come back and live with like a shaman for like 3 months
Mm-hmm.
to heal.
Okay.
So that they would have to release or to correct what the war took from them, because of course in war you take lives,
Correct.
and so they would help them overcome that trauma.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have anything like that in
don't.
these divided states of
We
America.
don't.
So, okay. And on that note, I just want to send a special shout out, to my number one, Grandma Willie. On
Okay.
this day a year ago, she passed away.
Okay.
She was my favorite grandmother, the only one that I knew,
Oh, okay.
the one that I am like a splitting image of.
Really?
So that was weird going to the funeral, people looking
You
at
feel like
me.
You saw yourself?
Nah, because I wasn't looking in the mirror at the time.
No.
But
When you
no, everybody who saw me
they were
saw her.
So they walked up to you and like, oh baby,
Like-
you look just like.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
I felt proud.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I mean, I still have her with me.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I think it's her, but she's so new in the other side of the ancestry world that I can't really tell that it's her. But I feel her,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel comfort when I feel her.
Does she help you when you feel her? When do you feel her most? Let me ask you that.
When I'm sleeping,
When you're sleeping.
when I'm. Oh, I thought you had something to say about that.
No.
Yeah, when I'm sleeping at night,
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of the night, I feel her. Like there's like, I don't know what it is, like a warmth or a
Comfort.
something
Right.
there. But it's my husband here, I'm here, and I feel it here.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's someone. It may not even be her.
Mm-hmm.
It might be another instance, but I
Right.
feel comfort when when I see or feel her.
That's good. That's
but-
good. We all
Grandma Willie.
shout out. Much love. I wish that most people could. I was telling one of my coworkers that I've been stressing. I said, what can I do to de-stress naturally? Like I don't want to take drugs. I don't want to do anything like that, because people are like, you can smoke a little weed. you
That's
can take a
natural.
pill. To me, this is natural to me.
Water.
Exactly. Pouring something out of a bottle and being able to consume it. That's natural to me. Weed, you got to put some little time and effort into. First of all, you got to find somebody. Second, and that's the hardest part, actually. Remember how easy it used to be? Allegedly. It used to be easy.
Because everybody had some.
Yeah, exactly. Now they taxing and everything, but
And it's not legal in the
it's
state
not
of
legal.
Texas.
So that's another thing for me. It's not legal, and that's a part that to me is natural. I want something that's natural. I want to be able to go somewhere, purchase this, and consume it if that's what's supposed to be. But naturally, so he was telling me about meditation, right?
Yeah.
And he said there are forms of meditation you can do to help de-stress and release.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, if I'm releasing this energy and I'm doing this in my home, is the energy going to jump from me to someone in my home? And I don't want that, because my shit is heavy. So I don't want a
I
jumper.
don't think so.
I don't want a jumper. I don't want it to be like, man, fuck you. I'm out of your body. Let me go. You know what I'm saying? The girl is right
what's
here.
the
They sleep. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of that movie?
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a scary movie. Don't do it. I don't know.
It's not
We're gonna-
scary.
Mm-mm. It's scary.
It is not. What was
It's
that?
scary.
Cause what's
The
the name
in- the,
did the no, it ain't that. It's not that one. Oh,
Where
what's
the
that?
ghost was sleeping with her. That
Huh?
one.
No, I said Denzel.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you say
I
that.
said Denzel. Denzel.
No, yeah.
No, it's an older. It's from the '90s. He was a cop.
I don't know why she asking Karen
Oh,
to talk. What
shit.
was that movie?
I'm
You must be
finna
talking
find
to
that
other
shit.
people in the studio. 'Cause
Remo-
I have no idea.
Moving right along.
Moving along.
And so you're saying that because you got a lot of heavy shit.
I do.
And I wanted to make a PSA.
About my heavy shit?
Yes. Okay.
About my
Attention.
heavy
Is this thing on?
It's not.
Attention.
shit? I
Attention.
can't hear you.
This is a public service announcement coming from Keita and Talking Pink. Dear America. The women are tired.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
We are so frustrated with everything that's going wrong in these divided states of America.
I thought you were about to say the youth of America.
We have everything that's been laying on our shoulders.
Yes.
We have been dealing with children,
Mm-hmm.
our own and others.
Mm-hmm.
We have been dealing with the men.
Mm-hmm.
We have been dealing with everything a household is built upon. So we are the foundation of everything in this whole United States of America. And we are fucking tired of handling everything. We need everyone else to step up. I'm talking about children stepping up.
Step up. What
I'm
else?
talking I'm talking about especially the men stepping up. And I'm just gonna say this little testimony. I work with majority men. That's what I see every day.
Mhm.
And they are not holding themselves accountable. And I am tired of lying for y'all motherfuckers. Say you fucked up. If you fucked up, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Let's fix it. We can do this together.
Yeah.
But you lying to me, I gotta go lie to somebody
Mm-hmm.
else. And I already know that I'm lying because that shit didn't make no sense. And now I'm looking stupid because as I'm saying it, I know it don't make sense.
Exactly.
And the person I'm telling it to is looking at me like,
The
bitch,
fuck?
the fuck? I'm like, you know what? Let me go check. So I have to go back,
Fix the shit.
fix it,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back correct. But I've damaged the relationship that I already had with the person I'm communicating with.
Correct.
And it's because of you motherfuckers. So step the fuck up.
Exactly.
Because we tired. I had a client come to me the other day. Oh, that's in the PSA, but you can still listen. I had a client come to me the other day. She's like, oh, Keita, I'm so tired. I got my children want me to cook chili. One want me to cook chili. One want me to smother some pork chops. My man want me to fuck him. And this little girl right here, she want to borrow my car. I'm just fucking tired.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I know exactly what
Exactly.
you
You
said.
like mirror, mirror.
I'm like, I know. And she wasn't the only one. And this is like only in like a 3-day span
Really?
that like every woman that has come up to me and has given me their energy. Like, and it's been the same. I'm like,
You know what? You know what?
What's going
is this
on?
a seasonal thing though? Because this is the season where
To be jolly?
Bitch, don't fucking play with me. You know I don't do that shit. That bullshit. That fake ass shit. That ain't real shit. Okay? If you watching this shit with your motherfucking kids, go put their ass in the other room. Let me
I
tell you
don't think
something. That shit
nobody's
is not fucking
got
real. Stop
kids.
lying to your kids, but you want them to tell you the fucking truth. I know you lied to me. Stop lying to me. Bitch, you been lying to me all my life about motherfucking Santa Claus and shit, Tooth Fairy and shit. How you gonna expect them to tell you the fucking truth when you been lying to their motherfucking ass all this time? Stop lying. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that.
okay. Back to it. Okay.
But this is the season. Sometime after September, we start falling into this funk thing. And this is maybe why we need to
Masturbate? Meditate. Oh, meditate.
meditate. Meditate. Because I feel like I even need
Don't
to cut
medicate,
myself
meditate.
off from that. Like, no, you don't deserve it right now. Remember, we got to meditate. We need to get this energy out of us. And if we feel some type of way about our marriages, about any type of relationships that we have, we need to say that shit.
Mm.
This may make you feel some type of way, babe, but this is how I'm feeling.
Yep.
What is your response to that?
True.
And in that response, you have to find out where you really stand in that response. Either you gonna fix it or you gonna be like, step the fuck off. We can, you go here, I go here. But we all need clarity. It's not just us that needs clarity. It's not just us that needs to meditate and get this energy out of us. But when we release this energy, where the fuck is it gonna go?
It's gonna go.
That's what I'm saying. It's jumping, but is it?
So that's what the sage is for. You burn it.
We've been talking about sage for the past motherfucking 4 weeks.
We still ain't got no
We
sage.
still don't have no sage. Please comment. Tell me where I can fucking find some sage.
DM us. We give you permission.
DM us. Our phone number is posted, listed. Call us.
Please.
Text us.
We need sage.
We need sage.
Weed too.
We need natural. No, we don't. We need natural cleansers because what is we gonna do? I've had coworkers to say, I use a pen and I feel so much better. I take the CBD and I feel so much better. It calms me. It rids me of anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I want something like that. My children need some shit like that. But that's what I'm saying. I want natural shit. I'm not about to give my kids a pen and be like, man, blow this shit because you need to calm the fuck down. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know that there's? I heard from a spiritual. I don't know what you're a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually Queen Afua. She said that weed is natural as long as it's coming from a natural place. Yeah. And she said the best way to intake it is to have it in like a tea because it's an herb.
Right, exactly.
You can brew it as a tea.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's natural.
Yeah, because when you smoke it, you taking away from it. You're burning it.
Correct.
And it's not like sage, like, you can burn sage, but in that one particular herb, you are taking away its essence or its spiritual ingredient. So taking it in a tea is better. So that's what I'm looking for, something that I could drink as a tea.
You want weed tea?
Yes, tea weed.
I need some
not
seaweed and some
tea weed.
Seaweed, CBD, all that shit. So comment below. Let me know.
Don't forget to like and subscribe too.
Exactly. Start with the subscriptions.
Yeah.
Then you can like. Then after you do all that, comment. Cause there's a lot of motherfuckers that be commenting and shit, and I can't find you in my subscriptions. You ain't subscribed. I've had people call.
Donated either.
Exactly. I've had guys try to talk to me. And I tell them about my channel and what I'm doing. Yeah. And they're like, oh, that's dope. That's really cool. Why are we still talking, though? You have not subscribed to my channel. You know what one person told me?
That's like giving you the,
Exactly. You know what one person told me?
Do some.
I'm married and I can't. We share. Y'all share a what? An email? So if you subscribe to my channel, you're going to get in trouble by your wife? How about you let your wife see what the fuck we talking about?
I'm pretty sure she'll subscribe to that shit.
You know what, motherfucker? Because he be on that bullshit. Let me subscribe
These
now.
bitches know what the fuck I be going through. So, yeah.
That was weird. And I'm like, why you keep trying
to
talk
what
to
that
me
is.
Or reach out and
you know what it is.
What is it?
Nigga trying to get some pussy.
From who? You ain't subscribed, you ain't liked, you ain't shared, you ain't commented.
You ain't took me to dinner. I mean you got to do this. No, that's what I'm saying. That's taking you out. I mean, I'm just referencing it to, subscribing, liking, and share. That's talking pink.
Would you go out with someone if they subscribe?
I'm like, I can't answer that question. My husband subscribed, though.
After how long?
I don't know how long it took. But I think he subscribes because he low-key trying to spy, see if I'm talking about him. That's what I really honestly believe.
So you think he can just, because he doesn't really have to subscribe to do that, actually. He can just follow you on fucking Instagram
What?
and watch, or he can follow you on Facebook and watch.
She's not on any social sites.
Huh.
But we are. That's Talking Pink on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mom ass video.
Talking Pink. That's us.
www.
But anywho, there was something. I don't like to air out everybody's laundry, but
Okay.
there's a person in my life that is going through some bullshit with the BM. That's bowel movement. And
Oh, baby mama.
that's what I mean.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay.
talking about. So that's what we call them, BMs. And there was an incident where he was sent a photo of his 15-year-old in a skimpy, revealing, formal outfit.
Okay.
It's like party dress. It's after 5 dress, you know. It was cute for an adult.
Okay.
But for a 15-year-old,
What
it wasn't
so-
appropriate.
So give us an example of like what
What it
we're
looked
talking
like?
about. Yeah.
Okay, so it was revealing here, so it had low cut,
Okay.
and you can see, some boobage
right.
on both sides, and they were
And underneath.
lifted. No, I'm saying they were up. They were lifted. They weren't
Okay.
like
Oh, were
50-year-old
they
boobs,
15? Shit.
right? So they were up, and you can see like whoa, and it was short, like way above the knee. Like you sit down.
15-year-old going.
I think it was a school event, like a school dance or something.
So you saw the photo. Would you allow either one of your daughters to attend a school event with this outfit?
I would not. I thought it was too revealing. Cause like we've had a conversation where we've talked about, I heard a woman say that her dad told her like dress for all the sex you can handle.
Somebody's dad told him?
So if you can, yeah, you understand what he's saying, right? So the attention. And he put it in the reference as, sex, because that's what men want.
Right. Boys want to.
So they want sex. I mean, when they see a woman, that's all they think about. I have something else about Africa, but I'm going to go back to that. And it makes sense. Like, if you can't handle that attention, if you don't like people looking at you, because when I was young, people,
That's when we were young.
We were
used
young.
to cover up. When we were coming up,
So
we would
now
cover our
it's
breasts, we would
different.
cover, I remember growing up, a lot of girls who had ass, like I was one of those girls who was just built
Thick.
Okay,
Like,
I had breasts, I had hips and ass, I had everything. So when we were growing up in school, we would tie sweaters or jackets around our waist because we didn't want to be
The tension.
exposed. Right. If you were top heavy, you would jackets like this all day. I don't care. It could be 1,000 degrees outside. Guess what? You're not about to say shit about my turn. So I wouldn't allow my children to go. My daughter actually asked me, "Mom, can I go to a dance?" You want to go to a dance now? Like who? First of all, it threw me off.
dances are fun. I mean, you can't take that from them.
It threw me off because I'm not
She doesn't dance?
girl. No. She loves to dance.
Oh.
She loves to dance, but to go to an event with boys and girls, you halfway don't like these motherfuckers Monday through Friday. So I was kind of thrown off at that. And then she said, "Can I go?" And I'm like, "Who gonna be there?" Teachers. First of all, I don't know these bitches. I don't halfway trust them to fucking teach your ass. So I feel like personally,
Parent
if
teacher
I'm not standing there, if your father's not standing there, if your other mother's not standing there, if your grandma, listen, if somebody that's not personal to you is not standing there in that event, and that doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to have fun. My thing is, I'm about protection. I can't protect you if I'm not fucking physically there.
And that's another thing. Are we overprotective?
Because we would.
Like, we don't allow them to do things? Because my husband won't allow my children to walk to the corner store.
We live in a
Granted, it's
different-
like
we live in a different time though.
it's like they've been kidnapping kids for a long. They've been kidnapping adults
Yeah,
since
that's true. That's true. But we live in a
since
different time.
16.
Let me explain to you what I mean. Motherfuckers always doing this. So if you're walking, you want me to trust you walking on your phone, looking at your phone. You can't halfway walk in the house with your damn phone without tripping over something. So the attention is being taken away because you're on your phone. When we were growing up, we could walk to the store. We didn't have that type of distraction. We didn't have any electronic distraction. If somebody had a fucking radio, you was the shit. Because you came with the fucking music. But we didn't have that shit growing up. We had parks that were across the street where we could see our kids. I remember going to my grandmother's house in Kentucky. The park was like right across the fucking street.
Oh no, we ain't.
The store was right there by the park. So you could look out on the porch and see every fucking thing.
We had to walk everywhere. Nothing
And that's
was
the
by
thing
us.
when we were out of town, we did have to,
Go together.
exactly. You go with all your cousins, all 17 of y'all walking to the store. It's
And
nice.
all 17 y'all come back together.
Exactly. and then look, somebody gonna tell. One of them motherfuckers gonna be like, and this is what Shaquita did, and Sean went to his friend. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And like that, like I have one of those, so I will get the whole tea. But it's not that I don't trust my child. It's just that I don't trust the administrators that are there
In school.
in school. I don't know where this is gonna. We still live in a time of COVID. Is everybody gonna be dancing with their mask on? Like, I don't understand. They gotta go to school with their mask on. What are you gonna wear to the event? How long is the event? Do you have to pay for it?
Yeah, I understand that, but again,
Mm-mm.
at some point
I
we
don't
have
trust
to allow them to grow. We have to allow them to be independent. And where does that line cross? Like when they're grown and out of the house, how buck wild.
I don't even want to go outside.
I know. Oh, that has changed in the last week. Boo boo. Whoop 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 whoop. Somebody likes to go to the park now. So
What?
yes, came back all sweaty. Oh, Mom. Oh, I'm having so much fun. It's hot out there. Well, I'm having fun. I'm gonna change my shirt. No, you're not.
Exactly.
No, you're not.
Exactly.
So go back out there. You got 15 more minutes. Just go back out. Enjoy yourself, and I'll see you at 6 o'clock. Okay.
So she went by herself.
Yeah, she went around the corner to the park. Her friend from school is a neighbor, so she
They met up.
she just found out, and then now she likes going to the park. I mean,
Oh.
that's great. Thank you, universe.
Yeah. I mean, I live in, a townhome community. I don't want my kids to go to the park. Sorry.
You don't want them to go no.
I mean,
not even to the dance.
I don't need.
It's the school. I'm sorry.
I want them to experience life, just not where we are right now. Okay? 45 more days, and then you can experience life.
What's 45 more days?
Mm.
Christmas?
I'm just gonna stop fucking with you. This is another PSA. Christmas ain't real. Okay? PSA that. You can all that shit all day. It ain't fucking real. It's not. I mean, I don't know. It's just growing up was different for me. We didn't do that here. But when we went out of town, some relatives would celebrate, some wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And, some were Christians, some were Jehovah's Witnesses. So we had to basically, where we were, we had to respect it.
Conform, yeah.
Over here, we just gonna walk and knock on people's doors. And then
And
over
so,
here, we gonna
do
give
you know
gifts.
Jehovah?
Mhm.
Do you have to ask them that?
What'd you say?
Do you know Jehovah?
No, I don't think it went like that.
Oh,
But I don't know why, but I actually like going and asking people
do they know?
and talking to people about it. Even I didn't really know what I was talking about myself, but I was like going with the book, And this is what it said.
How old were you?
Would you like one? I don't know. I was young, but I liked it. And then we would come back home, and my dad would be like, "Yeah, I was on that bullshit." Well, motherfucker, you sent us out there. Like, respect. Like, what am I gonna do? Not, conform to where I am?
My dad said,
Y'all was on that bullshit. That's what you sent us there. You sent us there. Hell yeah, we came back with all the pamphlets and books, and we was gonna, read and learn.
Teach.
At some point, I would put the two together, and I would study, and it's not that different, actually. When you studying it, and I don't know.
It's not. What's not that different?
The books of the Jehovah's Witnesses and the church. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not that different.
They're all the same.
I really feel like they're all the same.
They're all the same. Yeah.
So yeah.
So anyway, back what I was saying. Okay, there's African tribes. I don't know what country it is. It's probably quite a few, but they have like a communal celebration where the boys and the girls are separated. They're young. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're young. So what they would do is they will get all the boys to come out and sit and watch the young girls dance. Okay. And what they would do, the adults will monitor the boys. You know how African dance, there's a lot of hip movement. And so if any one of the boys felt sexually aroused by watching the girls, they would take them out and say, "You're not ready. You're not ready. You have to get more discipline."
Not ready for what?
You're not ready to watch women dance and not be aroused by that. You have to discipline yourself not to be aroused by a woman gyrating or woman, performing.
Right.
And that's deep.
That is deep. Do you think that we here should separate our boys and our girls?
Yeah.
What do you think that they would get out of that separation?
They will learn about themselves and about how they're supposed to treat the opposite sex. Because you can't teach them the same thing together. Because it's going to be, well, why this and why that? But you can teach them, because you know how a girl will respond. You know how a boy will respond. Boys are more rowdier. Girls.
It just depends.
Come on.
Different time.
We are, here she go with this. Ain't nothing in this world new.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Okay. So, and I think like separating them is a great thing. So they just teach them about, life. Yes.
You think you would have been better if you were separated from men at an early age?
Weren't we separated in gym class when they taught us about the reproductive system?
No.
And about how to treat your period? You was separated. You just missed school that day.
No, I was in school every day.
Oh,
Every day I was in school.
Really? Really?
Every day.
She's lying. But anyway.
No, every day I was in school.
But anyway, we were separated from time to time. And this is my school in Mississippi. They would separate us, and they would talk to us about sex. They would talk to us about our bodies. They talked to us about what else? They talked to us when we were separated. I don't know. It was just like some kind of health class.
Right.
But we weren't together all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then you got your boys' locker room and your girls' locker room doing PE.
Yeah. I mean,
so you were separated.
But no, I we weren't separated that often.
But see,
here
I was a cheerleader, so of course we were always together with girls, and our coach would teach us certain stuff. I mean,
oh, you had it good.
I think I did.
Yeah, we weren't separated that often.
I really had it good. I think. Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
We was that about.
Hey.
And on that note, we're going to take a small break. We'll be right back
after these messages.
Like, share, subscribe, rate they mates, plates, Talking Pink. Follow us on all social sites. Chia on Twitter, Pink. On Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Donate to our Patreon.
There you go.
Fucking donate, okay? Stop fucking inboxing bitches and fucking subscribe and fucking donate. You want to mate? Fucking donate, okay? So we can get this pussy.
Welcome back, Pinkies. This is Talking Pink, where this bitch and myself talk about shit for as long as we fucking want.
Period.
Nah, because we got to de-stress. Because we still ain't got no sage yet to burn. So we're going to lay it out all over here.
We're going to be. You know how Mary J., when she had her albums and
My
she was
Life?
all angry and
sad.
And then she was married. Then she started singing differently. Do you think
She got
we're gonna
happy.
change? Right. She got happy. And
Shit,
do
I
you
love that. Fine, 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 fine. Woo! That shit was fire. And that's not
were
the first
angry.
time I heard that.
I know, but people were
I want the old Mary.
mad at her because we're used to being My Life.
Share my
We're
world.
used to Share My World is
So dope.
one of my favorite songs
And
by
you-
Mary J. Blige.
And you know what? And I think that it's not that her changing
Mm-hmm.
affected them. It's like how it made them feel.
Right.
So my thing is like, because music is timeless, or I don't know if it's timeless, but it brings you to a time where you remember like the best or the worst or whatever memory you have
Exactly.
in that from that music. And Share My World was phenomenal to me.
Period.
I loved it. And yeah, we can hear the passion in her voice. We can hear the sadness in that motherfucker too.
Yes, you can.
But it was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
And if I want to hear that, or if I want to go back to that, I just play that fucking album.
Right.
And if I want to hear her being happy, shit, that gonna motivate me in the gym. Like, fine. Woo.
Yeah,
I mean-
remember they was giving her the fucking boot.
I'm like, how do you do that?
I don't like this Mary. You know what? I don't think.
fuck you say you don't like
actually,
this
I
Mary?
don't think it was her. I think it was us.
Duh.
When we're still stuck in a moment,
What she said.
we don't want nobody else to be fine.
Whew.
Exactly. Huh. Okay. Huh.
Oh.
No, we don't want that. We want you to still. What's the 411?
What's the 411?
Exactly.
hun?
We still want
Got
you
it
to be
going
there
up.
with us.
Yeah.
We still want you to share my world. I don't know. I think people were angry and mad because they were still stuck in that
I believe that.
moment.
Yep.
And they were like, "No, I can't jam this bullshit."
Yeah. I want my Mary that made me feel okay with being comfortable where I am.
Exactly.
Nah, nigga.
Made me feel
We need to
okay
get
with
you
being
up
with
and move.
motherfuckers who still be with other motherfuckers.
Nah. Just look around
Remember when she was with what's that song? She was with Casey.
Oh yeah.
Or no, was it Casey? No,
It's Casey.
It was Casey. Okay, she was with Casey, and nobody knew that they were together, right?
Yeah.
And they're performing, and he's doing this song, but he's singing to all the women in the audience,
Not her.
and she got.
I thought
in
he
her
was singing to her.
motherfucking Feelings.
I thought he was singing
She
to her.
got in his face like da da da. We ain't
I
gonna do
remember
this
that live
bullshit.
performance.
I know. You don't remember that?
I said I remember that live
That shit.
performance. I was
remember
like,
that shit.
wait, is this?
And I was
What
like,
I
wait,
think
are
it
they
is?
Together. Oh my god.
I can't even think of that song. See, when you get old.
I can't. If loving you is wrong.
Ding, 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 ding. That's it.
If loving you is wrong.
If loving is wrong.
Yeah.
No, that's not. I was finna say, if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. That is not the song.
I don't want to when I think.
That's a whole
I don't
different
know what
artist.
Yeah. But I remember that shit. She said, you got me fucked up. You ain't gonna fuck with me after this bullshit, and you singing to all these females down here.
No, they was dating. They revealed
were
their
dating.
relationship.
After that, though, nobody knew in that moment when they were performing that they were together.
But I don't think it was because she felt some type of way about the women in the audience.
No,
huh?
she at that moment she just got in her feelings.
So she
Got in his face.
okay.
And I was like, oh shit. I love these live performances.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I like that.
That was deep. But they had a allegedly they had a very
Toxic?
tumultuous, very toxic relationship. And allegedly, he was with other females when they were together.
Allegedly.
So I think people have experienced that and they felt like, well, no, I need that Mary that's still singing.
Have you seen a? Never mind.
Have I seen what?
Never mind.
Just say it, motherfucker. Just because I'm cable talk, I might have seen it.
Who
I've
wanna
seen it.
Who wanna toss a coin?
No. Ask me. What is it?
Have you seen her documentary about the Share My World, that album? Because it's the most sold album she ever had, and that's the one that everybody remembers. And there was,
No, I haven't. What is it on?
Amazon.
Fuck you, Amazon.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I don't have Amazon.
Oh, okay.
That's just stealing your money. People think that it's the greatest thing in the world, and it's not. They're stealing your money.
Oh, okay.
Let me watch movies on Amazon. Let me buy clothes on Amazon. Let me buy furniture on Amazon. Let me buy these vitamins that I need on Amazon when you can go right there to fucking Walmart or CV goddamn S.
I'm waiting.
Pay for it and walk the fuck out with the vitamins.
I'm waiting for a package from Amazon.
See what I'm saying? It's a cult, and you're part of it. You're part of the Amazon cult.
And that is what woke thoughism is.
Well, then I'm not a woke thought, because I will not conform to this cultism that is Amazon.
But she...
But can you let me borrow your shit? So
Okay, I'll give you my password. I'll send it to you.
that don't mean I'm conforming. I'm borrowing.
Yeah, she's just temporary. Oh.
Speaking of temporary, say it.
No. I just thought about something because I was watching, and I watch this weekly, at least once a week.
Okay.
Girls Trip.
The movie?
That shit is fucking hilarious.
Why do you watch this once a week?
I don't know. You know what? I'm lying. I do know why I watch it, because it makes me happy. And I like to be happy. Okay? And Girls Trip makes me happy to watch because it's hilarious. And it takes me back.
What does it take you to?
When I was in school, when I was in college, and I have like 1-2 cares in the world. Like it felt like I was freer then than I am now.
Right.
So I like watching it because it reminds me of my journey from then till now. It's just hilarious.
What can I do that will remind me of my journey of freedom?
I don't know. What makes you happy? What can you think about as happening in your life that makes you happy? How much time we got? How much time we got? Hey, you got... Oh, I was Uh-oh. She got one.
I don't have anything. I don't know what really truly, I haven't found that thing that really truly makes me happy.
Nothing?
Because I don't have clarity. This is what I'm saying. I need to detox to find true clarity, because I don't know what it is that will make me truly happy.
So you have no ideas?
I mostly do things for others that make them happy.
Yes, this bitch
give them
does.
pleasure, but I don't
So
know what I can do for myself.
she has to pour
happy.
into herself and stop pouring into others.
Correct. Period.
So she has to learn that.
I do.
That's all about
But I have.
self-care.
And that's part of it. Remember when we were talking about self-care? It's finding the time for self-care. I don't.
You
really
find
have
time to do
much.
stuff for everybody else. You can't find time for you.
I can't.
Nigga, I be
By myself, I can't.
I be like, mm-mm.
I literally tried to go to the store by myself. Let me tell you what happened.
Tell me what.
I got a phone
You
call.
tell me
Yes,
what
ma'am. I got a phone call that said, Mama. I said, yes, ma'am. Where you at?
Who is it?
Hello?
Hello?
Mama. Can you hear me? I said, oh, yeah, I can hear you now. I said, I called you 20 minutes ago. Where are you at? I said, I'm driving. Well, where are you going? I said, why? Because I want to go.
Did you say, come on, let's go? Or did you say, no? What did you say?
I just turned the fuck around and I was like, when I pull up, you better be at the fucking door.
So why did you do that? Let me take some notes. I'm your therapist right now.
So what is your answer for me right there? Right there, what is your answer?
She gives too much of herself.
I should have just turned off my fucking ringer.
She
Exactly.
needs time.
To myself. I rarely even get time to myself, even to sleep, because I'm always getting up checking on others to make sure they're okay. So I hardly ever sleep. I hardly ever get time to myself. Even
This is
even
above
even
my
to
pay
take
grade.
a shit. Let me tell you how bad it is. Even to take a shit, even to urinate, to take a shower, you would just think, oh, mommy's in the restroom. Let me not bother her.
No, that's
Mommy?
not. Nah.
Mommy?
I understand that one. Because I don't know how many times I
I'm
have
like,
to say it.
Yes. Yes.
Like, can you wait till I come out?
No.
That's
No,
what
I can't.
I have to do. Can I?
And
One,
then look.
I can't hear you because the shower's going.
Exactly. Oh no, but shh, mommy. Yes. Can I get some apples?
You should do this.
Squirt them in the face with
Yes,
the water.
yes, yes.
Then I would have to go. To
People
the
in here are taking a
Then
shower.
I would have
You want to
go
take a
the
shower?
Hospital, because they would be like, "Oh my God, I'm drowning." But girl, listen. They so fucking dramatic. So I couldn't do that. And then water would get everywhere. Then I
Then you
would
have
be
to clean it up.
annoyed. I don't know how to just
See,
have some
and
time for me.
and that's the thing.
And
Like,
it's easier when my children are away,
yeah,
to the other parents' house, to
Yeah.
the grandparents' house. It's easier then, but even then, I am still doing shit for others. You would think that while I'm by myself, I would self-care. I would rest. I would drink a glass of wine. I would take a nice bath with all these essential oils and herbs for me to get me some clarity. But no, I'm washing sheets, cleaning bedrooms, reorganizing things for others. For others.
now I may be, and I think I'm unstructured. I blame myself for being unstructured.
What do you mean?
I don't require my children to do anything on a consistent basis. It's
Example?
always impromptu, or when I see something that needs to be done.
Give us an example
So-
of what you don't require your children.
When I come home from work, the first thing I see is either dirty clothes or clean laundry laying all over the place. And I'm like, I know somebody sees this mess.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when I come home, I don't get greeted,
That
which
bothers
is
you?
that bothers me. Most times I do get greeted. I ain't gonna lie. My oldest will come, "Hi, Mom."
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Well, no, she's not usually there. My husband will say something because he works from home, but I get greeted with a mess,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I'm not even here most of the time. Why does the house look the way it is? Probably
Right.
because I'm not there.
Right.
But I know y'all see this.
Right.
It's papers laying on the floor. The trash is full of trash. Somebody get your ass down here and clean this up.
And that's how they probably feel like this is you greeting them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear her, so she hasn't greeted us yet.
That's what you think it is?
I think that's what they waiting on.
For me to fuss?
Yeah.
And see, again, that's what my mom did when I was young. And I was like, damn, I feel it. I feel what she was talking about. Now I get it, Mom. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, I need them to get it.
They're not going to get it because, again, you haven't required them to do anything. I require mine. If I feel like
I think I don't
my
stand
child is
over them watching them do it.
But we shouldn't have to do that shit either. When I was growing up, a command was made. We had to follow that command.
Or else.
Period.
Like, what would happen if you didn't?
We got our ass beat. What the fuck you mean?
Okay, so that is what we don't do today.
That's what we don't do.
Yeah.
We come in, we see shit everywhere. I haven't been here for a full 11 hours. I can tell what the fuck you ate, where you were sitting when you ate the shit, like everything. I could tell you ate in the bathroom. I could tell you also did your hair in the bathroom. I could tell you did your hair right here. I could tell you ate cereal. I could tell you ate noodles. I could tell you ate, you tried to make a sandwich. What is this, breadcrumbs? I don't even know. But I can always tell. I said, I never want to know what you ate. Make it to where I do not know. But I know what everybody in that house eats every day. Sometimes they leave the shit in the microwave.
Remember we used to hide when we was not supposed to eat something and we ate it anyway and we used to hide and clean it up real good? But we always left something behind.
I never did.
Oh, Lord.
You could never
I used to steal Oreos all the time.
See, we didn't have food like that growing up. Ever. We didn't. We always tried to have a meal, but we was always missing a part of the meal. We would try to have milk, but we
bread,
would try to eat cereal, but we didn't have no milk.
No jelly, peanut butter, no jelly.
We would eat water with our cereal. We would try to have.
Ew.
Try to have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. A lot of times we didn't have bread.
Who eats water and cereal?
You never ate water? You never ate cereal with your water?
No. We had
very privileged.
We had Wick.
You had what?
Wick.
Oh, we didn't have things like that growing up.
Yeah, we had Wick. Remember the big blocks of government cheese?
We never had that growing up. I would go to people's houses and I would see that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why we don't have shit like that? They would have milk in the freezer. That's how much milk they fucking had. And I'm like, why your milk in the freezer?
You didn't even have powder milk?
We didn't. I went to somebody's house and they did have powder milk. I was so confused.
And that's when you add the water.
I was so confused. She said, it's milk in there. And I was like, there's no milk in here. And I'm looking in the refrigerator. She said,
in the cabinet.
Right there to the pantry. And she would fuss because it was an older lady watching us. She would fuss and cuss because we did not understand, right? She would make popcorn on the stove in a regular pot.
Yeah.
And we were like, what the fuck is she doing?
You never did that?
Then we would hear pop, 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 pop. I was like, oh my God. At first I was like,
that's the best popcorn ever. I do that today.
Listen, I didn't, but we didn't have that at home. You know what I'm saying?
How did you eat popcorn? They didn't have microwaves?
No, my dad had a popcorn maker.
Oh, one of them Jiffy
popcorn maker.
Oh, he was fancy.
Popcorn, and then you would take that part off.
The big yellow thing?
Yes, that's what you could put the popcorn. Girl, he would make trash bags full of popcorn. If we were going somewhere and there were a lot of kids, he would make a trash bag full of fucking popcorn. And guess what our nasty ass kids did after we came from playing? Girl, we would come in, wash our hands, sit right there and watch a movie and Girl, you complain when you're kids, but when you're older and you look back, you're like, that was really creative and thoughtful.
Yeah.
You appreciate shit like that now, but it's really weird to see all these different ways that something can be fucking made.
Yeah. So,
yeah, we always didn't have something. And if we didn't eat something in the order that it was made, he would lose his fucking mind. One time he made some rice and he put peaches on top. And we like so confused. So we ate the peaches
like
first.
A rice pudding?
He's talking about, that ain't how you eat this shit. And we're like,
what y'all was eating? Rice pudding?
I don't know what the fuck it was supposed to be.
Peaches on top of rice.
I don't know what it was supposed to be.
All right. Maybe, some people put sugar in their rice. Maybe he was trying to make it sweet and didn't have sugar, so they just put peaches.
We didn't have sugar growing up. I literally stole some sugar from somebody's house who was watching us. And we were riding home, and somehow the bag busted.
Somehow.
And I got out the car and I was like, oh my God, I got people to tell that I stole some shit.
Ooh, did they find out?
It was a trail of sugar. And I was like, okay, bye. You can drive off now. And I was like, where is it coming from? I was trying to save that bag. Because, you know, people had Kool-Aid. We never had Kool-Aid. So I was just going to make some sugar water.
Yeah, here it is.
You never had sugar water? You never had
Well, now without no Kool-Aid. I only had sugar water if we didn't realize that there was no Kool-Aid to put in the freaking water.
I never, growing up, we didn't have, but we would go to our cousin's house or whatever. Girl, they had different flavors, different colors, and even to go grocery shopping with them was like an experience.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, y'all buying all this unnecessary shit. I love it. How long are we going to be over here? Girl, cookies, like you said, you try to hide the cookies and shit. We didn't have that growing up. And now to this day, I don't even buy like Oreo cookies and shit like that. I don't have shit like that in my house. I don't buy bullshit.
I'm going to take a moment of silence.
For what? That bag of sugar?
That bag of sugar. And that sugar water.
I tried to steal it. That's what I get. That shouldn't have happened.
Woo. Yeah.
You know how people say, I'm going to the neighbor's house to borrow some sugar?
You couldn't even put no oranges in there, or no lemons in there, nothing?
We didn't have shit like that. Okay. That shit goes bad. It goes bad. We didn't have it. Like I overbuy.
How did we get here? Wait a minute.
I have no
How the
idea.
fuck did we get here?
I overbuy for my kids now. Like they're like, oh, I want this fruit. I want this water.
Melon.
What is that? No, it's red. Strawberries go bad. Mommy, I want strawberries. Boom. Strawberries go bad. It's like we can do a fucking science project from the refrigerator because
it's so much mold. So much
strawberries start up here, then when you look again, it's like, how did it get
like
there?
shriveling.
Mommy, I want grapes. It starts up here, then I don't even know.
I think if you put it out, because when you go in the refrigerator, they're not looking for that stuff, so you have to leave it out.
Leave strawberries out?
Well, this is what I've realized. Wash them off, cut the little stems off, and put them in a bowl. Because a lot of times people just don't want to do the work to eat the fucking food. So you have to do that and present them.
Though?
Nobody eats bananas in my house.
Girl, please.
I have some frozen bananas that I didn't want to go bad in the freezer, and I was going to use them for smoothies. Yes. You know what the motherfucker said? I want smoothies. Can we make smoothies? Sure, let's make smoothies.
Yeah.
I made smoothies. Yeah. Nobody drank that shit.
Boom.
And I got a bunch of frozen mangoes and pineapples in the freezer.
You don't want it?
I do. I don't want it to go to waste, but if you want it, I'll give it to you.
Exactly. I love making
nobody's
smoothies.
Gonna do.
But I make smoothies, and me and one of my daughter drinks them. But this is the thing. They don't want to make smoothies. So we have what it takes to make smoothies. They don't want to make the
do the work.
But they want to go to Smoothie King. Mom, can we go to Smoothie? Why are we going to Smoothie King and I got all this shit at the house?
That's what our mom was saying when we was making them burgers.
What burgers?
When we wanted to go to McDonald's.
Listen, we always wanted
I got ground beef in the refrigerator right now. You can make it some hamburgers.
No, listen, we always wanted to go to McDonald's and places like that. We could never ask, hey, can we go to McDonald's? Hey, can we go to... We could never ask that shit. We just sat there in the car and just did like this.
Just dreamed.
No, as they drove by.
Hi, Ronald. Bye, Ronald.
We could never ask that shit. And now this all they want to fucking do. Mom, I'm hungry. Well, come on, let's go to the house. Well, I don't want to eat that.
They should have a day in the life of when we were kids.
No, my kids wouldn't make it.
None of them will.
No, they wouldn't.
So we can just give them one day.
They will
cry. Say, look how good you fucking got it.
Exactly.
You need to understand it's a privilege to be you.
We don't understand until we're adults of how good that we had it when we were kids.
So, and if my thing is like, they have the expectation of everything, they should be granted everything that they want. Yeah. When they get older, how are they going to transition into being an adult or a parent? Mm-hmm. What are they going to do with their kids? Like, how is that going to be? Are they going to be able to give them more than they're getting tonight? I mean, now, Or what?
I don't know.
How's that gonna?
I have no idea.
That shit ain't gonna work.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right, we're done being parents. Let's be ladies. You want to be a lady? You want to be a
Sure.
lady? Oh, do you have Netflix?
I do. What's on Netflix that you've been watching?
Passing.
What the fuck is that? Is that about a pacifier?
Why would it be about a pacifier?
Is it about a pastor? What is passy?
It's based on a novel. Passing. It's-
Spell it.
Passing. The bus stop. Passing.
Oh, okay. What is it about?
Okay, it's about this woman who lives in United States, Harlem,
Okay.
1930s.
Okay. Ooh, I
She's
love it already.
right. She's passing for white.
What?
Yes, and she has a friend. They look just alike, and she's portraying a white woman. The one woman, the main character, Irene, she is passing. Well, she sometimes go places in white neighborhoods and see how far she can get. But her friend has gone way beyond the passing.
Okay.
She is married to a white man.
Does
And they
he know?
somehow meet up. He has no idea.
Do they
It
have
is a
kids?
beautiful story. It is. You have to watch it. It is so. It's artistic like a mug.
Oh wow, I love it already.
You have to watch it. And to me, and I was going like I was like triggered
many-
all over the place because
is this
in
a
my
series?
mind- no, it's a movie.
Damn.
And I know, right? And in my mind, I'm like, she's got to be schizophrenic.
Why?
These are people in her head. This can't be real.
Why?
Because she was talking to these characters and she was, you have to watch it. I'm not telling you anything. I'm not telling you anything. That's it. I'm done. It's a wrap. I don't know what he's talking
Okay, and on that note, we're gonna be passing this episode.
about.
So remember, and always, to subscribe, like, share, comment to all of our social sites. I was about to say Netflix. And
Netflix.
Twitter.
We'll be on Netflix 2024.
Exactly. To all of our social sites. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
TikTok.
We do have merchandise, so purchase some of the merch. And we have
Donate to our Patreon.
We have a Patreon, and
To our Cash App.
we also have a Cash App.
Yes.
Yeah. So, in that note, we're gonna be passing this episode. So, peace out.
Bye, Pinkies.
Like, share, subscribe, rate they mates, plates, talking pink. Follow us on all social sites. Chia on Twitter, pink. On Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Donate to our Patreon.
There you go.
Fucking donate, okay? Stop fucking inboxing bitches and fucking subscribe and
You wanna
fucking
mate?
donate. You wanna
Donate.
mate? Fucking donate, okay? So we can get this